if you read anything about China's view, or you talk to people about China, the way they view the world, it's so unique that their business and their government is completely intertwined.
Yeah.
Like some unstoppable hive of communism and capitalism all interwoven together where one feeds off another.
Yeah.
And they have immense power because of that. It's like if you were just looking at it as an organism, there was no consequences, you'd be like, whoa, that's fascinating.
But there's also immense costs.
Immense costs.
It's not easy to maintain this kind of unnatural structure over a population that large and that geographically disparate.
Also, that kind of world discourages creativity.
Of course.
Discourages like freedom, and like you don't get a Janis Joplin in China. Right. You know, you need freedom for a certain amount of art and a certain amount of innovation. You need freedom. So what they do is they just copy shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Which is wild.
It's hilarious.
Because they get the benefit of that, and then they grow bigger and stronger. Did you see that Sagar and Crystal had a video that they put up about this company that what did they make over there? They made it was something in China.
Look at his face. They make a lot of things. Soy sauce?
No, it was something to do with AI. It was some sort of component of these super advanced computer systems. And they went into business with China, and they had this deal, and all of a sudden, they tried to remove the Chinese guy from the company. They're like, hey, we got to like separate from you guys. Like, what are you doing with our intellectual property? And then they cut off communication, and China just reopens this company because they bought like 51% of the company, and they just take their internet ideas, like whatever their thing about AI was, whatever they actually designed there, and then they open it up in China under a different name. Just change the name, like we own it. So Sagar did a whole piece on it calling the heist of the century. It is fucking fascinating because you realize that these people are like, hey, we're gonna get rich, Bob. I'm telling you, you're gonna get a brand new jet. And these guys start thinking about money. Woo! They're thinking about cocaine and all that cash they're gonna have, and just flying to the Amazon.
Again with the Scarface. They think they're gonna get the women.
Did you find it?
No, I believe I know the company or the name of it, but I can't. I'm trying to.
But just go to the Breaking Points page. It's the crime of the century.
But they're also,
I think that's what he said. That's what he called it.
But it's also the kind of thing like you knew it was a snake when you picked it up. Like you knew what you were getting yourself in bed with. I have very little sympathy. You know these people slice your throat and take your kidneys.
You're totally right. I don't have sympathy, but I'm fascinated by it.
Sure.
I'm fascinated by this human desire to give in. To just go, it's only 51%. We still got 49%, Mike. Well, I mean, we don't know what their plans are. Dude, they want us to be in the company.
Of course.
Okay, we have a strong relationship with this company. We've been here from the beginning.
We're going to be the ones.
And all of a sudden, they're just like fucking copying all their hard drives and moving all their shit over. And they're like, hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, what's happening over here, fellas?
I mean, and
they got the Gulfstream on order.
And there's surveillance things. Like, I wouldn't, if I'm working with the Chinese, I wouldn't trust them not to get into my email and my phone and things like that.
Trust them? You should ensure.
Yeah.
You should be signing up for every gay porn newsletter there is. Just do it to yourself. Just do it to yourself before they do it to you. That's the move.
I'll just use the name Lex Friedman.
Just have a bot that goes on 8kun all day and downloads the ugliest memes.
What's it called?
That's 8chan's new website. They go 8kun, K-U-N. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Coon? Okay.
Yeah, but it's not that way. It's not like raccoon.
Okay, I got it.
Maybe I didn't think about it until right now when I just said that. Yeah. Well, whatever it is, it's their new version of 8chan, because 8chan got taken down.
Yeah. And didn't Hot Wheels steal it or something got stolen from him?
Well, he started it.
Yeah, it got stolen from him or something. I know he denounced it later.
Yeah, he definitely denounced it, but I don't know what the business aspect of it was.
4chan's still up and running.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, I got Live Leak. We missed it. Got taken down.
Oh yeah, Live Leak got closed.
When?
In May or something.
Yeah, they shut down.
Yeah.
Who shut them down?
They're like, it's not profitable anymore. Yeah. Oh. We can't make money off of
Should
fights
we reopen Live Leak?
Oh my God,
I feel like we should. Investors lost hundreds of billions in China in July. This is it. This is the article.
Wow.
So this is what's crazy about it. But if you just go to the Crystal and Sagar thing.
This is their video. This is just the screenshot of the article in the video.
Okay. Oh,
it's just
okay.
him talking about it otherwise. Which I guess we can play that, but
well, it is. Well, this is what we should tell people: go to Sagar and Jetty. Chinese heist of the century shows why U.S. elites are fools. And this is on what channel?
Breaking Points.
Breaking Points.
Channel, yeah.
They only have one channel, or do they have a clips channel? Do they have two or just one?
I think just one right now. I don't know.
Anyway, Sagar's breakdown of it was fucking fantastic because he was explaining that you're not hearing about this on mainstream publications and the news and newspapers. He goes, "This is a really important story." And what was their product they made?
Semiconductors.
Semiconductors. That's what it is. I keep wanting to say like silicone chips because I'm old.
But I mean, do you not think that there is enormous background music, so to speak, in corporate media to kind of soft pedal things against China?
I think there is, but I'm not sure why. Do you think they do it to encourage relationships with like companies that are based in China or work with China? Like, what do you think is the motivation?
I don't know, but it just seems that there's a lot of bad things about China that we're not being told. And I don't think it's a coincidence that we're not being. And the fact that so many corporations are happy to bend the knee when it comes to adding access to those Chinese markets is very disturbing to see. Well, didn't they just some social media site agreed to, or Wikipedia, like agreed to block like the Quran and the Bible in there or something like that?
There's an application they had.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It was Apple. Apple did this. There was an application that was based on the Quran. And, they have a problem in China. And one of the problem, well, there's a lot of problems, but one of the problems is the rest of the world has started paying attention to the Uyghur Muslims.
Right.
And the plight of the Uyghurs in China and how scary this is that they seem to be, because of their religious beliefs, they seem to be isolated and taken to camps. Like, if this is true, this is a real problem.
Yeah.
And it's also, it's a real problem if Apple decides to give in and start banning these applications based on religious beliefs. Like you're gonna ban it because the government doesn't want you to have an option to click on something that is about the Quran or the Bhagavad Gita or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that. That's a real that's censorship. Like if you're willing to accept censorship, and I've heard this argument from someone that I am friends with that used to work with Google. They used to work at Google, and they were doing something with China, and they were really concerned because they were communicating with China. And this was the attitude: if we don't do this, China is just going to copy everything that Google does. They're going to steal Google, like steal all of the infrastructure. They're going to find a way into it.